In this video, I'm going to show you how to subtract groups of 10 from a two-digit number. My first example here, I have 60 minus 20. I'm going to start by showing with base 10 blocks. So if I look at my first number, remember in subtraction, I always have to start with my whole or the first number. When we talked about addition, we could go in any order, but when we're subtracting, we have to start with this first number or the larger number. Otherwise, we won't be able to do the math correctly. So I'm going to start with 60, and I'm going to build that with base 10 blocks. So I have a 6 in the tens place, which means I need 6 10 sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can double check by counting by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Now when I'm subtracting, that means I'm taking some away, or I want to have less. So if I have 60 and I'm taking away 20, I need to look again at the tens place. 20 is the same as 2 tens. So I can think of this as 6 tens, which I have here, minus 2 tens, or 20. I can say it either way. 60 minus 20, that's the same equation as 6 tens minus 2 tens. So I just have to take 2 of them away. I'll cross them off. 10, 20, 2 tens, and then I'll look at what I have left, which is 4 tens. Or 40. So I can think of this, if I know 6 minus 2 is 4, then I know 60 minus 20 is 40. Let's try another example together. So now I have 90 minus 40. Remember, I have to start with the first number, the whole, if I'm thinking of it as a part whole box. Then 90 is my whole. 40 is the part that I know. So I'm figuring out that missing part. So I'm going to start with 90. I can think of that as 9 tens. I'm just going to put a T for tens. So I'll pull them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's double check. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So I have 9 tens, and I have to subtract or take away 40. So I know 40 is the same as 4 tens. So I'm going to need to cross off or take away 4 of my 10 sticks. 10, 20, 30, 40. 4 of them have been crossed off. 4 tens is the same as 40. So I'm going to see what I have left. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I can also think of that as how many groups of 10 I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 9 tens minus 4 tens is the same as 5 tens, or 90 minus 40 equals 50. Let's try one last one together. I want you to pause the video and solve this one on your own, either using your Base 10 app, Base 10 blocks from our manipulatives, or drawing a picture of your tens and ones. Now that you've solved it on your own, let's try it together. So as a reminder, we're starting with the 70, or the whole. So thinking of it as a part whole box. 70 is my whole. 30 is the part that I know. and we're figuring out that other missing part. So I start with 70. I know that 70 is the same as 7 tens, so I'm going to pull out 7 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 tens is the same as 70. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Then I'm taking away or subtracting 30. I know that 30 is the same as 3 tens. So I'm going to take 3 of those tens away. 1, 2, 3. 10, 20, 30. Now I'm left with 4 tens, which is 10, 20, 30, 40. So if I know 7 minus 3 is 4, 7 tens minus 3 tens is 4 tens. So 70 minus 30 is 40.